What's going on, guys? It's your boy Boxing Facts Over Fiction. I need you to do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon for more videos like this. Let's talk boxing. Errol Spence versus Mikey Garcia is going down. I mean, we all didn't think this fight was going to happen. I was one of those people. I was one of the biggest critics. I didn't think this fight was going to happen, but it's going down, guys. Errol Spence Jr. versus Mikey Garcia. This fight is going down March 16, 2019, guys. That's a super fight. I'm looking forward to that fight. Mikey Garcia is daring to be great, trying to move up 2 weight division. But Mikey Garcia has fought at 140. I mean, he currently fights at 135, but he has fought at 140 in his life before. You understand what I'm saying? But he's never fought at 147, so he will be moving up 2 weight division to fight. I believe he started his career at probably 130 as well. Yeah, I believe, because he's a 3 weight division champ. So either 3 or 4, I believe. I think 3 weight division champion, or maybe 4. If I'm wrong, somebody correct me in the comment section, because I know when he beat Sergey Lipinets, he became 3 or 4 weight division champion. If it's 4, that's a great accomplishment. And if he's somehow able to beat Errol Spence Jr., which I highly doubt that's going to happen, I see Mikey Garcia going in there looking good. After this fight, everybody's gonna say Errol Spence got exposed. That look for all the casual fans to say that Errol Spence got exposed. I mean, come on, guys. We all know Mikey Garcia is a boxer. He's a pure boxer, technical boxer. And Errol Spence is a boxer as well, but he chooses not to box, and he chooses not to show his boxing ability. I mean, he works with Derrick James. They want to put on exciting fights for the fans. I'm a fan that like to see knockouts. I'm sure you guys like to see knockouts. So they like to put on exciting fights for us, because we're paying our hard-earned money to watch these guys fight. Whether it's pay-per-view or whether it's just regular cable. You pay your cable bill every single month. So, or if you on YouTube, you pay your phone bill. So you're paying money to see these guys. You're supporting these guys. You understand what I'm saying? You're coming out your pocket. So these guys should put on a show every time they go out there. You know, we don't want to see fights go to decision, even though, unless it's a, back and forth fight. But Derrick James is the trainer of Errol Spence Jr. and Jermell Charlo. We recently seen Jermell get outboxed, even though he got outboxed. But I didn't think his opponent did enough to win that fight. I thought Jermell Charlo should have held on to his title. I thought it was a complete robbery in the fact that he got his title taken from him, and Tony Harrison didn't do enough to take the title from the champ. I mean, he buzzed him. They both buzzed each other a few times, but Tony Harrison didn't do enough. Tony Harrison was on his back pedal the entire night. He was on his bicycle pedaling the entire night, staying out of range of Jermell Charlo. Jermell Charlo, we used to seeing guys like that get knockouts, and because his last fight against, you could say his last fight against Austin Trout was a little closer than this fight. I think this fight wasn't even as close as the majority. I believe the majority, either split decision or majority draw he got with Austin Trout. I thought this fight wasn't even close like that. Charlo won this fight by a few rounds. You understand what I'm saying? I don't think that fight, I don't think it should have went that way. I don't think they should have get a unanimous decision to Tony Harrison. I thought the fight should have been scored split decision, if not split decision, for Jermell Charlo. He should have held on to his title. It was a disgusting decision. It was disrespectful, and it just didn't live up to the expectation. The fight was boring. His brother's fight was a little bit better. I thought his brother did enough to win the fight in the later rounds, and that's why his brother kept his title and he wasn't able to keep his title. But with that being said, Errol Spence, Mikey Garcia. Errol Spence need to look impressive against Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia is an extraordinary fighter, but he's never fought at 147. Errol Spence is a big dude. He cuts a lot of weight to get down to 147, but he makes the weight, so he's not a weight bully. If he makes the weight, he's not a weight bully, guys. If you're able to make the weight, he's not really that tall. He's only 5'9", you know, so he's not really. He's a big welterweight, but he's only 5'9". So if he's able to make that weight and get down to that weight class, he's not a weight bully, guys. You can't call a man a weight bully if he's making the weight every time. He's not. He's never failed to make weight, you know. Can Mikey Garcia beat a lot of opponents Errol Spence beat? Of course. Can he beat Kell Brook? I don't think Mikey Garcia beats Kell Brook. Even the Kell Brook that got damaged by Triple G, I don't think Mikey Garcia can beat that Kell Brook. In fact, I think Kell Brook beats Mikey Garcia convincingly. Kell Brook's a big dude, and he's a boxer. Mikey Garcia struggles against boxer. That's why you would rather want to fight Errol Spence Jr. than the Terrence Crawford, because we all know how that's going to play out. Terrence Crawford's going to outbox him, and a lot of people are going to say, oh, he ran. No, he didn't run. He just got completely outboxed, taken to school. Mikey Garcia doesn't want he doesn't want that challenge. He wants to fight a guy that's going to be right in his face like an Errol Spence, but he's not going to be able to outsmart Errol Spence or outmuscle Errol Spence. But like I said, anything is possible. We've seen Jermell Charlo lose his title to a boxer. Mikey Garcia is a pure boxer. Even though the weight division, but I feel like if Errol Spence somehow isn't on his A game that night, allow Mikey Garcia to come in there and dictate the pace like he did against Robert Easter Jr. Robert Easter Jr. is a big dude. Robert Easter Jr. is a big dude, and Mikey Garcia dictated the pace and even floor Robert Easter Jr. I wasn't expecting that. But if Errol Spence allows Mikey Garcia to dictate the pace and get this fight into the later rounds, Errol Spence is going to lose this fight, guys. If Errol Spence allowed Mikey Garcia to dictate the pace and take this fight, keep this fight even close, I mean, even if Errol Spence is dominating every single round, Mikey Garcia is going to walk away with the victory. I guarantee it. Errol Spence is not getting a decision against Mikey Garcia. Errol Spence needs to stop Mikey Garcia or get robbed in his hometown of Arlington. Where's that? Arlington, Texas, the AT&T Stadium. I don't know if that's his hometown, but I know he lives out in Texas. I think he's from Brooklyn, for real, either Brooklyn or Bronx. But he's in Texas now because he live out there. But if Errol Spence allowed Mikey Garcia to come out and set his pace, dictate the fight, to be honest, I think Mikey Garcia is going to get on this bike in this fight. I think Mikey Garcia is going to try to box Errol Spence, box him for a few rounds before he's going to box Spence for a few rounds before he even starts to stand toe-to-toe and bang with him. So Mikey Garcia is going to box Errol Spence for a few rounds before he's able to bang with Errol Spence. I think it would be a big mistake when he finally I don't want to say Errol Spence get him out of there in the early rounds, because Mikey Garcia is a pure technical boxer. I feel like if Errol Spence do stop him, which I believe Errol Spence will get him out of there, probably TKO from those body shots. Mikey Garcia is a little soft around the midsection. Errol Spence gets him out of there. My prediction on this fight, Errol Spence gets him out of there like 7th round TKO. But if Errol Spence let Mikey Garcia dictate the tempo and take this fight to the later round, Errol Spence will get robbed in his hometown, and Mikey Garcia will become probably pound for pound the #1 fighter in the world, man. Because this guy's moving up 2 weight classes to fight the guy everybody looking at 147 even though Terrence Crawford said, how you the boogeyman if I'm chasing you? How you the boogeyman if I'm chasing you? You understand what I'm saying? So the fact that Terrence Crawford is chasing Errol Spence Jr. doesn't make Errol Spence Jr. the boogeyman no more. But like I said, I got Errol Spence winning this fight. I got Errol Spence knocking out Mikey Garcia in 7 to 8 rounds. But leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know. I'm going to do another live video to break this fight down even more. To let you guys know how Errol Spence is going to break down Mikey Garcia. Like I said before, he's going to do it to the body. Mikey Garcia look a little soft to that rib section. I don't think he can take those body shots. I feel like if Adrian Broner or Robert Easter would have invested to the body, they could have stopped Mikey Garcia. But they were smart enough to do that. But Errol Spence, he's a vicious body puncher. So Errol Spence, he's going to do what it takes to get the job done. But do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon for more videos like this. It's your boy Boxing Facts Over Fiction. Here we talk boxing and keep the fiction at the door.